Your morning determines your life. How you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Your energy, your focus, your peace, your productivity, everything. The most successful people in history understood this. They protected their mornings like their lives depended on it, because in many ways it did. Many of us are doing one thing every single morning that is slowly draining us, and we don't even realize it. Hello everyone, this is Jenny France podcast. I'm Jenny France. Welcome to today's episode. This is where we talk about real growth, real struggles, and real lessons that actually change your life, and it's all about impact. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing that one particular thing people do every morning that is slowly draining them without them even realizing it. I studied the mornings of great men and women, people who built empires, people who changed the world, people who achieved things most of us only dream about. The likes of Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Tim Cook, Michelle Obama, Benjamin Franklin, Maya Angelou. And one thing I found about their mornings is pattern. None of them started their day casually. They didn't wake up and immediately grab their phones. They didn't start their day scrolling. They didn't give their first moments, their clearest thoughts, their best energy to social media, emails, or other people's problems and contents. They did the direct opposite. They protected their mornings, they guided their peace, they started intentionally. The Bible has been teaching us about the power of mornings for thousands of years. In Psalm chapter 5 verse 3, David says, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay requests before you and wait expectantly." Notice what he did. First thing in the morning, he went to God, not to people, not to problems, not to distractions, but to God. And in Mark chapter 1 verse 35, we see that Jesus did the same thing. Very early in the morning, while it was dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went up to a solitary place where he prayed. Jesus understood that mornings were sacred, that the first moments of the day needed to be spent with the Father, in solitude, in prayer, in peace. So if Jesus had to go to God to talk to God in the morning, who are we not to begin our day like our Savior and role model did? When you check your phone first thing in the morning, you are not just scrolling, you are making a spiritual declaration. You are saying, "Lord, take my first fruits." In the Bible, first fruits are sacred. They belong to God. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 9 says, "Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of your crops." Now we think of first fruits as money or tithes, but what about the first fruits of your time? What about the first fruits of your attention? What about the first fruits of your mental energy? The first fruits of your peace? The first hour of your day is your most valuable hour. And when you give that to your phone, to Instagram, to emails, to news, to other people's content, you are giving your first fruits to the world instead of to God. You are tithing your attention to the wrong altar. And just like God says, He will curse what doesn't honor Him with first fruits in Malachi chapter 3 8 to 9. When you give your morning to the wrong things, you will feel drained and unfocused all day, because you started by dishonoring what's sacred. Now the enemy knows that if he can steal your morning, he can steal your day. If he can distract you before you pray, he can derail you before you even start. If he can get you reacting to the world, because before you connected with God, he's already won. That's why he makes it so easy. Your phone is right there, just one touch, one scroll, just for a minute, but that minute becomes 10, then 20, and before you know it, you've given away the most powerful hour of your day to something that doesn't deserve it. Before I realized this truth, that one habit of checking my phone first thing in the morning was slowly draining me without me even realizing it. So today, I'm breaking down exactly why this one habit is killing your potential, stealing your peace, and draining your energy, and more importantly, what you can do about it. I'll be sharing 7 things the habit of using your phone first thing in the morning does to you without you even realizing it. The first one, you are starting your day in reaction mode, not creation mode. When you check your phone first thing in the morning, you are immediately responding to everyone's agenda, sending emails, reading messages, news, social media, other people's emergencies, opinions and drama. Your brain shifts from rest mode into stress mode instantly. Instead of waking up with intention and creating your day, you are reacting to to what the world is throwing at you. You are letting everyone else set the tone, the energy and the priorities. You become a reactor, not a creator. And reactors never build anything meaningful because they are too busy responding to everyone else. The second one, it spikes your cortisol, which is your stress hormone. When you check your phone first thing in the morning, your brain releases cortisol, the stress hormone. Even if you are just scrolling through harmless content, your brain is processing information, making decisions, reacting to stimuli. Steve Jobs, one of the greatest innovators of our time, famously avoided starting his day with technology. He understood that how you begin your morning determines the quality of your entire day. He protected his mornings. He created space for thought, reflection and intention before letting the world in. So if someone as busy and successful as Steve Jobs understood the importance of a tech-free morning, maybe we should pay attention. The third one, you are giving your best energy to everyone else. Your morning energy is your best energy, and you're spending your best mental capacity on other people's content by scrolling on your phone. Other people's lives, other people's problems, instead of using that energy to pray, to plan, to think, to create, or even to invest in yourself. And you are draining it before you even start. You are putting everyone else first and yourself last, and then you wonder why you feel empty by the end of the day. The fourth one, it robs you of your peace before you even start it. There's something sacred about the early morning, the moment before the world demands your attention. But when you check your phone first thing, you rob yourself of that peace. You invite chaos, comparison, stress and distraction into your mind before you've had a chance to center yourself. The fifth one, it creates comparison and steals your joy. When you scroll through social media first thing in the morning, you are immediately comparing your life to everyone else's life. You see someone's success and you feel behind. You see someone's body and you feel insecure. You see someone's relationship and you feel lonely. You see someone's lifestyle and you feel inadequate. Before you've even had a chance to be grateful for your life, you're already feeling like it's not enough. Comparison is the steal thief of joy, and you are inviting it in before your day even starts. It's training your mind to need instant stimulation. That is number 6. Every time you reach for your phone first thing in the morning, you are training your brain to crave instant stimulation. You are rewiring your neural pathways to need constant entertainment, validation and distraction. And over time, this makes it harder to focus. You are becoming addicted to the hit of notifications, likes and new information, and that addiction is draining your ability to do deep meaningful work. And then the 7th one, you are not setting intentions, you are absorbing everyone else's. Successful people don't start their day randomly. They start it intentionally. They set the tone. They decide how they want to feel, what they want to focus on, what they want to accomplish. But when you check your phone first thing in the morning, you are not setting intentions. You are absorbing everyone else's. You are letting the algorithm decide what you want to think about. You are letting other people's priorities become yours. Oprah Winfrey has spoken many times about the importance of starting her day with stillness, gratitude and intention. She doesn't check her phone. She doesn't dive into emails. She centers herself first, and then she engages with the world from a place of peace, not panic. That's the difference between people who are drained and people who are thriving. So what do you do instead to reclaim your mornings? The first one, keep your phone out of reach. Don't sleep with it next to your bed. Put it in another room or another space. Make it inconvenient for you to grab. The second one, start with gratitude or prayer. Before you do anything else in the morning, thank God for another day. Set your mind on what you are grateful for. Appreciate Him for the past day. Show Him gratitude. The third one, drink water. Your body is dehydrated after 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Hydrate before you scroll. The fourth one, move your body. Stretch, walk, exercise. Get your blood flowing and your energy up before you touch your phone. Set your intentions for the day. Decide how you want to feel, what you want to accomplish, and what matters most. The sixth one, read, journal, or meditate. Feed your mind with something positive, intentional, and growth focused. Then and only then can you check your phone. Once you've centered yourself, then you can engage with the world from a place of peace, not panic. That one habit of checking your phone first thing in the morning seems small and harmless, but it's slowly draining your peace, your focus, your energy, and your potential. You are starting every day giving your best to everyone else and leaving nothing for yourself. You are reacting instead of creating. You are stressed instead of centered. You are distracted instead of focused. And if you keep doing it, you will keep feeling drained. But the good news is you can change it today. You can change it right now. Every morning when you wake up, don't reach for your phone. Reach for your peace. Reach for your purpose. Reach for God. Because how you start your morning determines how you live your life. And you deserve to start it well. You deserve to live a purposeful life. This is where I'll be drawing the curtain for today. Thank you so much for listening to today's podcast, and see you in the next one.